This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
What's up, guys? It's YoFavoriteCustoms playing the Stanley Parable. I've decided to play this game because it is super fun. Well, I've heard amazing reviews about it.
The meeting room, yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
I've seen a couple videos on YouTube, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I've heard about like these 18 endings, so I guess I'll try to do them all. That's possible. Nope, I don't want to close that. Oh, what's in here? What's it say? I don't know what it says.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I kind of want to go on the door on the left. Alright, let's go to the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh yes, I love the employee lounge.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
I love this
Stanley
room.
simply stood here, drinking it all in.
That would have been a great pun. Give me it. I want it all.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers were eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
You know what, I'll trust him this time.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
No. I'm going down. I'm going. I have to. I just have to. Loading. Ooh, beach bubble. Beach ball.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Okay, I want to go right, but I guess it's the only way.
Oh, no.
You.
No, it's to the right. My mistake. No,
Of course not.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Nothing, you're an
It's
idiot.
clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
See, you can't even find it, you dumbass.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left,
Left,
down,
left, right.
Yep. Okay. Yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Ooh. This story is nice. It's a nice truck. Bet they kidnap people with it.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Never.
Okay. We just have to get back to...
You don't even know which way to go.
Who am I kidding?
It's the worst narrator
It's
ever.
rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Never the end is the... Alright, you know what? Let's go back that way.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Same.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I like turning off computers. What?
When Stanley... Wait, what?
What?
No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
I want to go in this one over the chairs. How do I want to go in the box. Eeny, meeny, miny. I'm going in this one. Then this way. This room looks cool. Let's go. What?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
Ooh, this side looks dark.
Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Alright. Restarting for the second time.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ooh. Oh, see, I knew it.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
I think this may be an ending.
It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Ooh. Fancy. Someone dropped their coffee. I hate Mondays, you know. I forgot to turn off those computers. That's what was wrong.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Ooh. This is fancy.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Alright, now it's gonna be messed up again. There we go, the story. I like this story.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so.
Waiting room.
I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yes!
Congratulations! I know you
I
put in
won
a
on my
lot of
first
hard
try.
work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
I can't believe I just won on my first try.
I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Yay. I have to restart. His voice is nice. Ooh.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Ooh. The adventure line. Oh, which computer? Yep. Gotta turn off all the computers. Ooh. You're supposed to be working, not playing cards. On solitaire, I mean. Cards, my soul. What? That's not what I meant. How do I climb on this? I wanted to climb.
See, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on.
That's
That
deep.
got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Ooh, I love music.
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
Yeah.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
The dirt's black. Wait, it's supposed to be brown. But I guess some dirts are black. I'm not sure. Damn, this is a nice fern. Wish I had that fern. Alright, cue the music.
Wait, what? We're back at the office?
Yeah.
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
No. Rings a chicken. Yeah, that didn't make sense. Ooh. Here we are.
No, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you,
Fired.
after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Restart again. Alright, there's the adventure line. There's my commentary.
You know what, Stanley?
Nope.
I say forget the adventure line.
Rude.
What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
Exactly.
Something exciting, daring,
I'll make up my
mysterious.
own story, not
Ooh,
our
This
story.
all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
I love this direction.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
First of all, it's Stanley and I. I don't know. I want my story to have unicorn.
Not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Alright, I guess won't. I want my story to have Batman, Superman, chickens, The Walking Dead, Minecraft. Ooh, another
A
room.
choice.
It's a
We
circle.
get to make a decision. From here, the story is in
Circle.
our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
See, that's what I. Oh,
Okay,
the other way.
so
of
I know
course.
that each door has to lead somewhere.
I'm not
which
doing
means
that.
that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go,
So dizzy.
there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Yeah, I'm not going in that door. What? I can't even go in that door? Thought this was my story. Man.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
What the? Ooh, confusion ending.
The confusion ending.
The confusion
You're telling
ending.
me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall.
Screen.
Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this?
You don't.
Is it really?
This
No,
chair.
it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
I simply won't.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The,
Yes.
whatever it is that made this schedule?
Oh.
How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Nope.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you do happen to have...
What the? Oh my. That scared me. Because I was just listening. And it was like. Dun, dun. Wait. No.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle
Okay.
the pressure.
I guess
What if
we're
he had to make a decision?
with the confusion
what if a
ending?
crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever.
And
I will be
ever,
happy.
and
Stanley
ever,
waited.
and
Hours
ever.
passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Bam. Wait. What? What? Oh, I guess that was another ending. Bam. 2 for Noah. 1. Part 1. Whoa. Where's that? What the?
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future
What?
Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct?
Yes.
Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
What? I've never seen this on YouTube before. That totally shocked me. Literally. Oh, more computers to turn off. Bum ba da da ba da ba da. Let's go through the left door this time.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes, this door is great. I love this door. Here's the meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Ooh, let's dance on the... Oh, I can't go on the table. That sucks. They got any cool things on the table? Squiggly lines. Using slides to ensure employees that whatever. Better safe than profits. Ha 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 ha. I didn't get it. Someone told me to go in the broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay, you know what? There has to be something here. My friend told me about this broom closet, and I just...
No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Nope, there's plenty of reason, because there's something here. You can't just say that there's nothing here.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
I need closure.
He's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Alright, that's it. You ruined it. You ruined the moment.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah. You know, I kinda helped him. What's down here? Is that bird poop? Nothing down here, really? This kinda looks
But Stanley
scary.
just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Wow.
Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
Yep.
He yelled.
This is all
a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Nope.
He thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Not sure.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
Exactly.
Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
No.
He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
I got this.
So he closed his eyes gently,
No,
and he
no,
invited
no, no,
himself
no, no,
to
no.
wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of the world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Oh, snap.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh. Black. Maybe I've
This
passed
is the
out.
story of a woman named Mariella.
What? I thought
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place
What?
of work. But on this particular day,
Stanley.
her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Wow. Rude. Excuse you.